Hello, first graders. It's Mrs. McGurl, and today I'm going to walk you through how to take your Unit 5 Week 1 benchmark test. Okay? When you go into Google Classroom, you'll pull up your little test, and the first thing you do is you'll write your name. It says, "What is your name?" and you type your name in this box. Then it says, "Who is your teacher?" and you'll select your teacher's name. After that, there will be a story about pitcher plants that I will read to you. And then, after you listen to me read it, you'll mark I listened to the story, and then you'll have 3 questions to answer about the story. So, right now, if you need to go get your whiteboard and a marker or your paper and pencil, go ahead and get those materials around. You can pause this and get those around because we're going to number our whiteboard or our paper. Okay, so since there's 3 questions, you are going to write a number 1, 2, and 3. And then after I'm done reading the story, I'll go through the questions and you will select your answer. And if you think it's the answer A for number 1, you would write an A. Or if you think it's a B, you'll write a B or C. And then you do the same for question 2 and the same for question 3. So then you'll have your answers all set for when you go in to take your quiz. You'll just mark your answers. Okay? So let's move on to our story. Our story is the pitcher plant, and this is a picture of what the pitcher plant looks like. Take a close look at it. It looks like it has some red color, yellow, and it's this long tube. I wonder what this is. Now or this. That's strange looking. I haven't seen one of those. Okay, I'll zoom back down. So, because this is an informational story, I am going to scroll down, and I think it'll be helpful if I just read the 3 questions before we go and listen to the story. You're going to need to know, why do pitcher plants catch bugs? They catch bugs? That's unusual. And what happens first? And what do pitcher plants need? Okay, those are our questions. And now I'll go up and I will begin reading. Pitcher plants. Plants need sun. They need rain. Some plants also need bugs. The pitcher plant eats bugs. The plant has colorful leaves. The leaves form a tube. The tube looks like a pitcher or jug. The tube has a cap. The cap keeps out rain. So let's just look. As I said, this must be the tube. I think this is the cap. Interesting. Okay. Inside the tube is a kind of juice. Bugs want to drink the juice. First, they fly to the edge of the plant. Then they fall in. They cannot get out. Finally, the juice kills the bug. That is the end of the bug. It is dinner for the pitcher plant. Pitcher plants trap ants. They also catch flies and moths. Bugs are the plant's food. Pitcher plants grow in many places. You might see one someday. Don't pick it. Let the plant grow. Everyone likes the pitcher plant, except bugs, of course. Okay, so now we go to the first question. It says, why do pitcher plants catch bugs? A for food, B for fun, or C to stay safe. So on your paper or your whiteboard, find number 1 and decide, why do pitcher plants catch bugs? If you think it's A for food, write it down. If you think it's B for fun, then write B. If you think it's C to stay safe, then write C. Then number 2 says, what happens first? A, the juice kills the bug. B, the bug flies to the edge of the plant. C, the bug falls in the plant. So think of all 3 sentences. Of those 3 things, which one happens first? If you think it's A, the juice kills the bug, then on number 2, you would write A. If you think it's B, the bug flies to the edge of the plant, then you would write B for number 2. If you think it's C, the bug falls in the plant, then you would write C. But only one of them happens first. The juice kills the bug flies to the edge of the plant, or the bug falls in the plant. And then number 3, what do pitcher plants need? A, sun, soil, and rain. B, sun, rain, and bugs. Or C, soil, rain, and bugs. That one's really tricky. I'm going to go right back up and I'm going to give you a clue. You might want to reread the very beginning because it says plants need sun, they need rain. Some plants also need bugs. That might help you figure out the answer to this question, number 3. What do pitcher plants need? A, sun, soil, and rain. If you think it's A, go to number 3 and write A. B, sun, rain, and bugs. If you think that's the answer, go to number 3 and write B. And then C is soil, rain, and bugs. You might have to really spend some time thinking of this one. And it's okay to go back and look at the story or play it back if you're not sure, and then come back and mark A, B, or C on number 3. Okay? So when you get all of your 3 questions answered, there will be a submit button at the very bottom, and then you'll go into that and you will click submit. And then don't forget, you'll go back into Google Classroom and click turn it in or mark as done. Okay? Thank you for listening, and do your very best. I'm sure you will. Bye-bye.